Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for showing up today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jane. In this video, guys, we'll just be talking about general UK living, right? First of all, let me start by asking you guys how you are doing, because so many gist just flying up and down, and a lot of people are not in the best of mental state right now in the UK because of a lot of things. So some people are doing great, right? But generally you get that, oh my god, I don't know what's happening in the UK. Visa prices are increasing for people who are looking to apply soon, or people who are even coming in, or people who are switching from one visa to the other. There's just news, negative news, left, right, and center. Okay, so I just wanted us to talk about some of the things that are happening, and then discuss something that I came across that I think will be helpful. So I was watching a video by a YouTuber. She's a UK YouTuber, talks about finances fantastically. Her name is Nisha, right? And she talked about one of her recent videos. She talked about an exercise that she does, or that she encourages people to do, and I thought that that was going to be helpful, right? I've done something similar in the past, so I decided to bring it here because you never know who it will help. And yes, so I will discuss that in this video, and hopefully it helps one or two people. All right, now, so what that is she basically talked about fear setting. And what fear setting is like attacking your fears head on, like, you get. So it's not about putting off something that you're scared of happening. It's about telling yourself what the situation is and asking yourself what you're going to do about it. Okay, so briefly, let me just tell you guys what to do in this exercise. If it's something you're interested in, I advise that you actually do it, because doing this yourself will set a lot of things right, and give you a clearer picture of what to do and how to go about it, right? So the first thing that she mentioned is asking yourself what if, and then you insert whatever your fear is, right? So for a lot of people in the UK, immigrants especially, the biggest fear right now, like I said, a lot of people, not everybody, there's some people that don't have this, but I'm just going to use this as an example in this video. Now, what if I don't get a sponsored job? Or what if I'm not able to afford my next visa? Okay, or what if I have to leave the UK because I have an expired visa, right? Now, I'm using this example because, like I said, a lot of my viewers are immigrants, and I know that this is a concern for a lot of people. Okay, so whatever it is that you're going through, you can insert what it is that is specific to you. All right, but like I said in this video, let's just use this one. Okay, now, after you've asked yourself this important question, what if I'm not able to get a sponsored job after my studies? Or what if I don't have the money to move from the student visa to the graduate visa, right? What will happen? Okay, now, after you ask yourself this question and tell yourself what that fear is, you go ahead and do some of the writing. Now, the first step, or the first stage, will be defining what this problem is, right? So what is the worst case scenario? What is that thing that you're so scared of, that if you're not able to get a sponsored job, that will happen? So for example, if I don't get a sponsored job, it could be, oh, I will have to leave the UK and return home, and my friends will laugh at me, and people will think I'm a disappointment, and people will say I did not hustle enough, right? That is a valid fear for a lot of people, right? If that is for you, you can write that down, put that down. Whatever is the worst case scenario that you think, oh, if I don't achieve this, this is what I am really so scared of. Put that down, right? So this stage we will call the define, but that's what she called it. Defining what these fears are, what is that worst case scenario that can happen. Now, I'm going to give a little tweak for some of us that follow her. You might see that there's a little adjustment to this, but this is tailored to what works for me, and I think that will be helpful to you guys as well. Now, the second stage that you're going to ask yourself is, what is it that other people are doing to get out of this situation? Okay, now, if you look around, you cannot tell me that you don't know people who came into the UK maybe on a student visa and have gotten sponsored jobs, or who are able to afford the next visa, or who are staying legally, right? So ask yourself, what is it that these people are doing that to prevent this? My worst case scenario, what are other people doing? What is it that I see people doing? Okay, then you put this down. Oh, people are getting or applying to companies that have the certificate to sponsor them. You put it down. Oh, people are trying to make extra money so that they can afford the next visa they want to get on. You put that down. Just ask yourself, what other people they do? People that are talking about it in groups, what is the advice that they're sharing in groups? put that down, and this is going to be your second category, right? Defining what other people are doing. Now the next one is ask yourself, what can I do? I know that a lot of people advise us to do these exercises and it's not easy. It's even easier for you to listen to me now and still not do it. But please, I beg, I take God beg you, if you can, just get a pen and a paper and write these things down. Okay, it has an impact if you actually do it, and tell yourself what it is. Like, let you speak to yourself so that you can understand what the problem is, what the situation is, how to go about it. Okay, now back to the third stage that I was talking about. Ask yourself, what can I do about the situation that will prevent my worst case scenario? So in the case of, oh, I will not get a sponsored job, what can I do? Apply, right? They say make we dey apply. Okay, you apply to companies that have the certificate to sponsor us, and if you have to do a list, if you have to adjust your CV, if there are things you need to put in place before you start this application, please do. Another thing you can ask yourself, oh, I don't have the money to afford the next visa, what can I do? How is it that me like this, what is it that I can do to prevent this from happening? For some people it will be, oh, I can increase my savings. I earn so a month. If I'm able to save this amount of money every month, by the time this visa expires, I'll be able to afford this next one. Okay, in that case, you know that, okay, I have to increase my savings. For some people, it's like, oh, I don't make enough money to save so much, so I need an extra source of income. It could be through investments, it could be through other streams of income. Ask yourself, what can I do? So if it's through investment, what can I invest in? What is this investment that people are doing in the UK that is yielding them money? Okay, now that I've mentioned investment, right? I am writing a book. It's going to be an ebook on investments that you can do in the UK. A lot of people don't talk about this, but we need money in this country, right? People need to make money because of all the expenses that come with living in a developed country like this one. Okay, so please guys, if this is something that you think you'll be interested in, you can let me know in the comment section, and perhaps I will even do like a wait list, so that if it's something you're interested in, I can get your details, your email for when that is ready. Okay, now back to what I was discussing. We're still on the stage 3. Yeah, stage 3, where we're talking about what we can do. So is it investment that I need to do? Do I need to save? Do I need to have other streams of income? Do I need to do other stuff to make money? Side hustles that can legal side hustles I can do that can make me more money. Okay, stuff like that. So these are the things that you're asking yourself, what can I do to prevent me from going back to Nigeria, so that my friends will not laugh at me? What can I do so that I don't get to that point where I cannot afford the next visa and I have to stay in the UK illegally? Those are the kind of questions you're asking yourself. And this is the third category, right? Now, after you've asked yourself, what is the worst case scenario? What are other people doing? What can I do? The next stage is for you to ask yourself, so if I do all these things, right, and it becomes a success, how will this make me feel? What is it that I want to do when this is a success? And then you live in the moment of your success. Like, imagine yourself that you've done all these things that you said you're going to do, and then you've achieved what you achieved. Is it the freedom that comes with having the feeling of freedom that comes with achieving this? Or for some people is, oh, when I do this, when I get this visa, when I get on the next visa, I will start this business. Now, it's not even advisable to put off things for when you achieve one other thing, but that is not the topic of discussion. For some people, it's something that you cannot just get on at the moment, and that's fine. But yeah, if this is something that you can do now, please live live, as in live, live your life, do all that you can right now. But back to living in the feeling, ask yourself, how will this make me feel? Oh, does it mean that when I get on this other visa, I'll be able to travel more and that will make me happier? So live in that moment. Tell yourself, this is how it's going to make me feel, and just imagine yourself living that life. Okay, now after you've lived in this moment of your freedom, of your success, of your achievements, that's when you achieve these things, the next thing, which is the last point that you need to do, is ask yourself, but what if I don't do anything about this thing? Like, what if I don't apply to companies that can sponsor me? What if I don't save? What if I don't do anything about making income that will make me able to apply for my visa or the next visa? How would that make me feel? What will happen? 5 years down the line, 3 years down the line, I look around and all my friends are on another visa or maybe on a sponsored job or have gotten their ILR, how will that make me feel? Will it make me feel really bad? Will it make me feel like I've wasted my time and stuff like that? Now, when you live in that fear of how would that make you feel if you do nothing, a lot of times that will give you ginger for what you need to do. You do not want to come 5 years in the future, 3 years in the future, 7 years in the future, and look at the past years that you did nothing. And then you're asking yourself, I could have done this, I could have done this, I could have done this. It will make you feel really bad. So think about how not doing anything will affect your life, will affect your dreams. By then, guys, let me tell you, in the next 5 years in this UK, the things that we'll be hearing, people will be doing things. Do you want to just be talking about, oh, do you know that this person just came 5 years ago? Do you know that this person just came 3 years ago? Oh, I came to the UK with this person at the same time. See all that they have achieved. See how comfortable they are. See how this. Now, this is not a thing of competition, right? But you also don't want to be in a place where it looks like other people achieved so many things and you achieved nothing simply because you did nothing, right? So when you think about all these things, I believe that will help you, give you a clearer picture of what you can do, what other people are doing, how this will help you, the steps you need to take, and then it will give you the ginger you need to move forward. Okay. Yes, guys. So this is the exercise that I came across and I decided to share with you. So it's not exactly the same as what she shared, but I just, tweaked it because I felt like this is something that I do and will help my viewers in the long run, in the short run even. So please try it. If you're going to try this, let me know. All right. Thank you guys once more for spending your time with me. It's really appreciated. If you have not joined the family, please click on the subscribe button to join this family. Share this video with your loved ones in your groups, as I believe it will help others. And doing this will help support the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. It does really support the channel. Okay. Please, please, please. All right. Thank you once again. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye guys.